Alright guys, so episode number 128. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm relaxing on the couch before I go edit this thing and work on a bunch of emails and get caught up before the festivities of this Friday, Saturday. But for the last 24 hours, man. So we're 10 days into 2018, right? And the motion and movement that's happened these last 10 days across every aspect of the business, across every aspect of some relationships have just been just fucking massive. And I am so absolutely pumped right now. Like, it's hard to contain all of the energy just because there's that much amazing shit going on. And, so yeah, let's just talk for a minute. Yesterday, and I have a mass shadow going on over my face right now because there's a light like right there, and I'm holding the phone. But the last real 24, 36 hours have been monumental. Announcing the nonprofit move for Independent Ear into Notes was huge. Working on some repositioning within Block Media Group, acquiring some clients. Been meeting with this incredibly talented, this kid is insanely talented, 14-year-old musician. Agreed to some stuff with his family. We're going to do some consulting and some development with him. The youngest artist I have ever worked with. And I cannot fucking wait to see how everything goes with this kid. This kid's got it. It was, there we go. But yeah, just incredible. So it was interesting. I was listening to one of Gary Vee's podcasts earlier. I actually haven't listened to one of his podcasts in several weeks, about a month. And he was having a chat with this New York rapper, and he had commented, or it came up in the conversation on how musicians need to document the process on what it takes to actually make a record. It's funny that we heard Gary mention that because, and anybody of you guys who followed me or any of you musicians who watch my content, and we've had meetings these last 9-10 months, that's something that I've been preaching religiously that an artist needs to do, because we as fans, we buy on story, we buy on stuff that's exciting and things that we as human beings can get behind. So if you're a musician, you're watching this, document your shit. Show the process of the creation of making a song, making a record, and make it real. Like, I was talking with Mike Casavant earlier, and we got in this conversation, and it was interesting how we were commenting about how if they had documented, if Led Zeppelin had documented the making of Number 4, or if Dr. Dre and those guys had documented the creation of the Chronic, you know how much more people would have been in that project, even in the 70s, 80s, 90s. We would have been all about that. So think about that. We have the ability to tell story and capture story in ways that we couldn't do 15 years ago. Hell, that we couldn't really do 10 years ago. And to use it, capture it, tell it, and you can do it. Hell, I'm recording all of these vlogs from my fucking phone. So I don't want to hear this excuse of, well, I can't do it because my tech isn't this. It's a fucking false. It's bullshit. It's an excuse. Do it. Show it, because your fans want to see it. I want to see it. Show the documentation of what it actually takes to make an album. And I'll challenge you guys to do this. Not even video. Do it in audio. Audio record your rehearsal sessions or your practice sessions or your writing sessions. But just hit, you go to start recording or writing, hit play or hit record on your device and just record it. Even the mistakes. Show those mistakes, because when you can show those mistakes too, it's another way to connect with somebody, because they're going to be like, he did it too. Or she did it too, or they did it too, and I've been struggling with this, and now my favorite people also have struggled with this. that's an entire another level of connection that if you can build with your fans, you guys fucking win. Anyways, I'm gonna get off this fucking soapbox, get back to work. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, month, year. And as always, guys, hustle hard, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.